So in this video, I just wanted to go over like main motives I have for playing games, like the main ways that I play. And for me, I know it's like roughly 5 different ways that I play. I do think it's also the reason I don't play as well sometimes. If you're also, struggling for motivation to play games, or the complete opposite, struggling to do anything but play games, I think you'll find this interesting. So we'll start off immediately with the thing most people fit into. Like, I know a lot of people that play games very casually, and then all the people that just play games way too much and like they're way too into it, like myself. And that is socially. For a lot of these games, they're games that you don't really have too much interest in, but it's just the games that your friends are playing. So like, there's a lot of people out there where like the only game they'll play is like Fortnite with their friends, just because it's like a way of socializing, really, isn't it? But I think the theme is it's less about the game and more who you play it with. Because a lot of the games that I put in this category, I'm not too fussed about. Like, the big one for me is Overwatch. A lot of my friends play that, so usually end up going on that. And I used to be into it a lot, honestly. Back when it was Overwatch 1, which I know it now is Overwatch 1 again. Weirdly enough, they've done a full 180. And it's picking up some steam again, I know that. But I did used to be like really into it. Big Pharah main, and then they changed Pharah, and I was like, not as much. Don't enjoy this as much. So I tried Wrecking Ball, which I did really enjoy, but also like to the massive like dismay of all my friends and any person that I ever had on my team, just like constant switch off ball, switch off ball, switch off ball. It's just like, nah, it's making me want to play him more. I mean, I do know that there's another kind of version of it where, you are really into the game that you're playing. Because I mean, for me, that was Apex at the time. But I mean, I know most of my friends have drifted away from that. I'm still big on that. But I think what sets this type of like gaming style apart is just kind of, you don't really need to learn it properly. Like, you can be kind of useless. It's like being good isn't the point at all. Just have fun. Just talk to your mates. That's it. Alright, on to the next one. I did just mention Apex. For me, my game is Apex. But this is gaming for sport, which is... that sounds like pretty funny, like, I don't know. I'm gonna start like hunting wild game for sport. Charles wouldn't be happy. But yeah, this is something that I've like very recently got into, just because I picked up esports, and I did mention for the social part, I was kind of playing it more competitively in a social context at some point, but I just kind of became really annoying for all my friends to play with because I was just taking it way too seriously, and they were just like, come on, Caleb, I just got off work. I don't care if we win this Apex game or not. Like, chill out. So, I mean, I do have a group of people that I play with competitively. So there is still a social aspect to it, but it is primarily me just enjoying the game, enjoying being good at the game, and enjoying like trying at the game. So yeah, it's just like taking it more seriously, still having fun, obviously, because if you're not having fun, like, you don't play well. And just stop playing if you're not having fun. Don't force yourself through it. But it does kind of like have a structure to it as well, because I've been in a few tournaments now, and they're always like really exhilarating, I guess. We never do well in them, but we have fun. But it does definitely like feel a lot different. For me playing a game, well, for me playing Apex, it's different to any other game, just because it feels like I'm almost like training for a sport, like you would any sport, like just going to like football practice or something. So I mean, there's obviously this risk of like, it kind of does become not a job, but like a commitment in a way. You've got to stay on your game, and it's like kind of grind to just keep being good, which is where I see it like hurting more than helping. But I still find it works. I mean, I definitely don't have as much time to just like play Apex every day like some of the people on my team can do. But even then, if I had the time to play Apex all day every day, I would just get burnt out and like I wouldn't enjoy it. So I'm happy with the balance I've got. Alright, this next one is a game that I mention in every video, and it's not Red Dead 2. I promise it's not Red Dead 2. But yeah, if you've seen this channel, you'll know that it's been one endless journey of me trying to platinum Red Dead 2, but still not happened yet. I'll get there. But anyway, this next section is kind of like the diary / forever game. So if you watched my last video, which I'm sorry if you did, because like the mic quality was a bit, I mean, to be fair, the mic quality in all my videos has been horrendous, but I've got a new pop filter now, so hopefully you're feeling that. But yeah, I think the best way of summing it up is it's a game that you return to rather than just finish. So you can't finish it. It's just an endless save file that you just come back to. You keep playing, you keep playing, you keep playing. So again, if you've seen my last video, you can see some of my comfort games that I mentioned. But like one for me is Persona 5, endless save file, just in Mementos, level 99 everything, just absolute insanity, deranged that I've spent that much time just grinding in Mementos senselessly. But the main game for me is Minecraft, because I've had my Minecraft world for like 7 years, maybe 8 years now. God, oh my god, yeah, like 8 years straight of just being on one world. I love it though. It becomes a bit of a time capsule, because everything that I've built at all these different stages of my life are just still there, and I can just have a walk through that if I want. But there is kind of that pressure of me always wanting to just be adding to things, because one of the things I've like made sure not to do is delete anything. Like I've not demolished anything, even if it's really ugly, it's still there. But again, it can start to feel like upkeep in a way. There's like two ways that I play Minecraft, and that's the first way being kind of just walking around and existing in my world, just admiring like the progress that I've made, just chilling. The other one being kind of like work in a way, because it's like me grinding for materials, or it's me building something new. And especially with some of the projects that I've been doing, like the scale of them is crazy. Like I find myself like one-upping myself. I keep doing that. I need to stop doing that really. I say that. It's not always the smaller builds that I'm most proud of. The massive projects that I've done, I am definitely most proud of. But they just take so much time to do. And also like, it gets to the point now where they're so big that it all needs to be planned out in creative mode, and it's like I'm on Bedrock, so I don't have Schematica or whatever it's called. I've got to use this like scuffed one where you put things in armor stands, and it's a whole ordeal, but it is usually worth it. Well, it's always worth it, because like it's just my world forever. So, but yeah, for this category, it's more about having somewhere to go and less about just playing the game, which I feel like sets it apart. Is definitely the weirder one on this list. Like you wouldn't have casual gamers doing this really, I don't think. Or maybe you would. I don't know. I assume the people that like only play Stardew and stuff like that, Animal Crossing, it's probably similar dynamic. But yeah, on to the next one. Trophy / achievement hunter. So this is like the majority of where I sit. I mean, obviously it fluctuates. I've been on Minecraft a little bit more recently, but usually it's the trophies, because it's just really satisfying to like chip away at a little list, and also have something to show for it, even though it's just a little silly digital stamp. I don't know, it still means that you've been through it, and you can be like, yep, I spent loads of time doing this and all I got was a lousy platinum trophy. But there is a real like satisfaction in just like watching that list fill up and then finally getting the platinum trophy on PlayStation at least. But again, it does fall into the category, which is this trend that I'm kind of getting at for myself. Whereas it can feel like work, just because if you pick out like a bigger game like Red Dead 2, serious challenge. I need to make a video without mentioning Red Dead 2. It's not happened yet. Will happen someday, I promise. But yeah, especially these big open world games, like, I'm not gonna say it. But it can kind of just like break the spirit a little bit, just getting overwhelmed, so much to do. And even the annoying bit of like, I don't know, some games aren't well tracked, so you've got to use a guide or got to like have a notepad out and just jot things down while you're playing. That becomes a bit of a chore. So again, this is something that like only the more like dedicated gamers do, just because it can be a bit of a ball ache. But I think it's really rewarding when you do it. And also it could be a social way, because I know that I've played quite a few games through with friends on PlayStation, and it's been pretty fun. But obviously it's pretty rare to have someone in your life that's willing to spend hours and hours and hours grinding for like a silly bronze trophy that like involves you throwing rocks on Far Cry 4. And I'm sure if you've played that game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel the pain. But I think the key thing with this is to make sure that you are doing it for yourself. Don't really care about who looks at your trophy list. It's more of just like the accomplishment. This final category is definitely the way that I play the least, and that is just for fun. Which I know sounds kind of like counterproductive, like why are you playing games if not for fun? But I mean, all the things I've listed, I find very fun. It's just like the work aspect of it can be a bit challenging sometimes, especially when you've got a lot of other stuff, like especially work stuff going on. I feel like that's why I've not been gaming as much, just because I've got a lot of work right now, and then I come home and I'm looking for birds on Red Dead 2, and it's just like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So yeah, I do need to play in this way a little bit more. But just for fun, it's just like, you know, there's no objectives, no checklists, no reason to you playing the game at all. You're just playing the game. It's pretty good when you don't have too much time. You can just kind of log on. There's no progression, and I do feel like it's something that I could do a lot more when I was a kid. But now I'm an adult. It's something that you've got to like relearn how to do a little bit, because you know, in our lives we're always kind of, I mean, getting a bit philosophical there, but in the Western society we're always like, you know, hustle, like I mean, I sounded pretty like red pill there, but you know, just keep working is where I'm going at. Just you've got to be doing something productive all the time. Nothing allowed. So yeah, as adults, like, I see this quite a lot in people that play games or struggle to play games really. It's like guilt for just playing for fun, and it's just like, you know, I've been playing for 2 hours, nothing to show for it. I've just been diddling around in The Sims, which is fine to do. I think like it's a good break. And what's the alternative for a lot of people that are guilty about this? They'll just sit in the bed and think, right, YouTube Shorts. I'll just do this until I decide to do something productive. And it's 2 hours go by, and you could have been diddling around in The Sims. So just, enjoy it. But I know the issue that I run into for playing games like this is that it just felt kind of aimless for me and pointless. Like, I wasn't getting anywhere with it. I feel like when you play for less time, it's easier to do this. But if you've got more time when you're playing games, it feels aimless, and you've got nothing to drive you. Because it's like, I wasn't going for the trophies, so there was nothing to drive me to actually finish the game. There's nothing to drive me to actually, go for anything that's remotely more challenging. So this is kind of the complete opposite of the trophy hunter category, because in that category, it's always like, it's discipline in a way, getting your platinum trophies, because you've got to go through the good and the bad. But yeah, like I said, I do definitely need to do more of this, because the gaming I've been doing has been very objective based, or like a sport, which I feel like Apex doesn't feel like gaming to me anymore. It feels different. Like, I just play it, I'm good at it, I'm getting better at it, and that's just that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, like, sub, all that. I'm not gonna, just, you know what to do. Okay, the keen-eyed of you will have realised that the video's not finished, even though I just did a bit of, wouldn't say it was an outro, I did half of an outro, because I'm apparently, like, too good to tell people to subscribe. But I do want to, like, trial this out a little bit. Just doing a bit more of like I guess kind of just like a little vlog at the end of the video. Just what's going on with the channel, my thoughts, a little bit more authentic. I do try and keep the videos very authentic. But yeah, I just want to chat about the channel a little bit. So if you're still watching, hi. But yeah, the last video did a lot better than I thought it would, actually. In fact, every video I've uploaded, aside from the tier list one, which I actually ironically put way more effort into than any other one on the channel, has done really well. And it was kind of scary for me, because originally I was just doing this for me. I'd not really processed that anyone else was actually watching this, it sounds really stupid to say. It's literally, it's on YouTube. But yeah, I got my first comment last video, which I was really excited about. Thank you for that. It was a bit of a critique of things, which initially I was kind of like I'm doing this for me, I don't really need to listen to it, but it's valid. Like, I'm putting myself on the internet, I need to expect to be judged. I'm fine with that. Like, and the criticism was really constructive as well, so I'm very thankful for that. And I have actually got a new pop filter for my mic, so I can be a little bit more dynamic without worrying I'm gonna clip on my mic. I can already tell recording this, it sounds a lot nicer. So, but yeah, the comment was like half my mic, half my delivery, which is fair enough. I think with my mic, I feel like hopefully they'll both kind of improve each other. But I mean, you should have seen my mic. Like, it's so old. It's like 10 years old. Pop filter like disintegrated. I remember actually someone asked me, "Do you chew your mic?" I was just like, because it literally looked like I'd taken a bite out of my pop filter. I was like, no, I don't. I'm not eating my pop filter. Like, so yeah, it eventually just came off. But I've got a new pop filter now. And another thing they mentioned was scripting my videos, which the thing that I've been kind of wary about scripting my videos is a big part of this. I want it to be like as authentic to myself as I possibly can, because I've done this in the past, done YouTube in the past, Like, I don't know. I listen to myself afterwards. I'm like, ugh, you know. But like, if it's just me talking how I would in real life, I feel like it is just, you know, it's just me. Like, this video has been a bit more structured. I feel like I've done it quite well, honestly. I did like a pseudo script, like bullet points, very rough gist of what I was saying. And I think I've stuck to it decently. But I mean, y'all can let me know in the comments. And I will respond to every single comment. I'm making that a promise. So yeah. And then also my delivery. You're just gonna have to bear with me. I'm relatively new to all this. I'm sure it will improve in the long run. But yeah, if you've watched this far, thanks so much. Thanks for giving a smaller creator a chance. Do appreciate you a lot. Bye.